the fourth Monday of the month, and that means it's time for another 5 Fun Facts Small Bite episode. This is where I talk about something nutrition and health adjacent that just happened to pique my interest, and I try to keep it to under 10 minutes. So what's the 5 fun fact topic for today? Today on episode 17, I'm talking about leafy greens. According to Kermit the Frog, it's not easy being green, but maybe it will be easier for you to choose to eat your greens after listening to this episode. Now, aside from the witty wordplay with colors, there may be a reason that I named this podcast Eat Your Greens with Dr. Black. I hope my listeners know that I, Romaine, committed to supporting your health journey, so let us learn a little more about leafy greens. Now that I've collared you, let's dive in. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away there. All right, fun fact number 1. Did you know that there are over 100 different varieties of lettuce? This includes things like iceberg that you get on pretty much every hamburger you've ever eaten, romaine, butterhead, mesclun, and radicchio, just to name a few. If you're having tea with the queen, you might have watercress. Also, there's spinach, kale, arugula, cabbage, all of the greens we love here in the southern United States, like collard greens, mustard greens, and turnip greens. And don't forget Swiss chard and bok choy. Fun fact number 2, actually, leafy greens are a part of the sunflower family. Greens have been a part of the human diet for thousands of years. The Egyptians were the first to grow lettuce crops, which may have actually been used for religious ceremonies. Fun fact number 3, LGs are the OGs of superfoods. They are super rich in nutrients. To name a few, they're high in vitamin A. Vitamin A is important for vision, your immune system, your skin health, and the function of most of your major organs. It is a precursor to beta-carotene, which is a powerful antioxidant. They also have vitamin C, which is important for wound healing and boosts your immune system, and also helps you to absorb more iron from your diet so you're not anemic. And for all you pirates out there, don't forget that vitamin C prevents the disease scurvy. Greens are an important source of vitamin K, which is involved in blood clotting and bone health, and they contain folate, potassium, magnesium, and, of course, it wouldn't be an Eat Your Greens episode if I didn't mention fiber. You can go listen to episodes 4, 9, 10, and, well, let's face it, pretty much every episode that I've put out if you want to learn more about the health benefits of fiber. Leafy greens are a really great source of plant-based iron. That's called non-heme iron, especially things like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. So non-heme means not from blood. The kind of iron you get from a steak, for example, is going to be heme iron. And while heme iron is better absorbed than non-heme iron, it has been shown to raise inflammation and can be detrimental to your health. So non-heme iron is a healthier source of iron. Going back to the vitamin C content, if you add extra vitamin C foods like some fruit, tomatoes, bell peppers, things like that, you're going to boost that iron absorption even further from the green leafy vegetables. Green leafies also contain calcium and magnesium, which further support your bone health, and that folate in the leafy greens can prevent birth defects, specifically something called neural tube defects. That's spina bifida. So folate is important in how the spinal cord forms, and when women are deficient in folate, their babies' spinal cords don't form properly, and they're born with spina bifida. That's why a lot of things like packaged cereal, other grain products are going to be fortified with folate that was done to help reduce the risks of neural tube defects, and it's been pretty effective. They're not nearly as common as they were before we started doing that, but if you want to boost your folate intake, go to the green leafy vegetables. Other antioxidants in green leafies include beta-carotene, zeaxanthin, and that vitamin C, and lutein. All of these reduce inflammation. They protect your cells, especially the cells of your eyes, from oxidative damage. This is going to protect your vision and prevent macular degeneration, which is one of the most common causes of blindness. Green leafies might even help with weight loss. A cup of green leafy vegetables has a whopping, wait for it, 7 calories. So you're getting all of those vitamins and minerals, all of that fiber in basically a calorie-free food. So if weight loss is your goal, definitely add a big green salad to your meal. That's going to be a super way to fill up without filling out. Now, a less known nutrient found in leafy greens is protein. That's right. Green leafies contain quite a bit of protein. Maybe Popeye knew what he was talking about. So 1 cup of spinach has almost a gram of protein. And you may have even come across things on the internet that claim that spinach has more protein than beef. And if you're talking about a calorie per calorie basis, this is true. Spinach has more protein per calorie than beef. But remember, greens are super low calorie. So in order to get the same amount of protein as a teeny little 2-ounce serving of beef, you're going to have to eat over 10 cups of spinach. On the other hand, you're not getting all of the saturated fat, the cholesterol, the heart disease risks, all of those negative health things that we see associated with red meat consumption. So have a nice green leafy salad, have some beans, maybe some tofu. You're going to get all the protein you need without the negative effects on your health. All right, that's it for this small bite fun fact episode. I hope this episode didn't leave you disappointed. If you enjoyed it, please take a minute to follow the Eat Your Greens podcast on whichever app you use. And if you're feeling extra motivated, give it a 5-star rating and leave a review. If you'd like a free guide to transitioning to a plant-forward lifestyle, go to the Eat Your Greens website. That's www.eatgreenswithdrblack.com to subscribe. I'll send you an email whenever I release a new episode, and you'll get a link to your free guide. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to eat your greens. Please be aware that this podcast provides general health information about nutrition and feeding of infants and children and is meant for educational purposes only. It's not intended to replace the important relationship between a parent, child, and pediatrician. If you have concerns about your child's nutrition, health, or growth, please consult your doctor.